Okay. Now, Coach,
Hey.
you came in tonight. You was tied for third in the standings, and you needed to win. So I don't know if that puts you into third place, or you need some more teams to lose.
I was just looking at it actually, and we're still tied for third because PV beat Southern, which was the game. You know, Southern would have to win, and then if we won out, it would have all been in a two-way tie, a three-way tie for second place. It all play itself out like it's supposed to. I think from what I'm looking at right now, the standings have been updated. It's us and Jackson as well as Graham. So Graham still has to play State, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to break down some stuff right there too. So we'll see.
With the next game being the last home game for some of your girls, speak a little bit about your seniors.
I have a bunch of seniors this year. Catherine being one, post-senior. Shay Brown, who transferred in mid-year. KK Turner, Olivia Cunningham. One more, if I'm not mistaken.
McKenna.
Well, I know McKenna. I thought maybe it was one more besides her. Can't think off the head. Let me look up there right now. No, Mac being the last one. McKenna was gonna be last because she's the one who played on this NCAA team. She's been here 4 years. No one else has been here 4 years but her, either a fifth-year transfer or a junior college kid. So McKenna is our T issue. She's endured it. She's been through it all with us. She's won 3 championships. She's been a part of 3 championships so far. And she graduated in 3 years, and now she's fulfilling her MBA, and she'll come back next year to finish up. So I think we have a classy group of young ladies. All my fifth-year seniors will return next year to finish their grad programs. Oh, it was another one, Renee Andrews.
So with them all returning, how do you feel like you have impacted these girls past just on the court?
I think the short period for Olivia, for sure, the relationship has grown to the point where I would love for Olivia to come back and work our program, as well as Shay Brown. Shay Brown more than likely will be our grad assistant next year. McKenna, she'll work with our program and hopefully the president's office in some type of capacity. But I think that we've all touched each other and helped each other grow in some type of way. They came with their experiences, we shared ours. But of all the young ladies, Catherine is more like my daughter. She's taken a lot of time with my kids. McKenna is more like my daughter. The rest of the young ladies, I'm like their auntie/coach. But McKenna, because she started here at 18, and I watched her grow into a young woman and do some amazing stuff. Kat, I've seen her for the last 2 years take steps in her maturity. The other young ladies coming in already had it, going into their 5th year of college. Besides coaching them, what more can I give them besides loving on them? And that's what they needed at that time. They just needed someone to sit down, talk to them, be understanding to their needs and their concerns. And I think we've accomplished that, and we'll forever have relationships now for sure.
And throughout the season, you notably struggled with injuries, and now to finally see it go together to a 5-game winning streak towards a conference ending, how would you describe your feelings towards that?
I was excited, and they all have been, with the nagging injuries. I want to say Renee re-injured herself tonight. The split second she was in the game, which sucks for her, sucks for our team, but hopefully it's just something minor and we can go back and talk about it. But Olivia struggled with her back the entire season. KK has struggled the entire season. Naya probably spend more time in the training room than anybody I know. Her mental is just different than anyone I know too, so it just changes things a little bit. But it's cool to see them put it together and be able to, understand where we are, what time of year it is. This is the cool part about having older players. They understand they're vets to this now. This is what we need to do. I wish they controlled the tempo of the game better so they can understand how to sit down and get those freshmen and those young girls in more. But they do get it, and hopefully we can play those young ladies more so we can be a little more rested, for Southern as well as the first round of the tournament and moving forward.
Is there a game plan for Saturday?
Southern's a very, very good offensive team. Very polished. I knew it would be a battle between them and PB, with that being Coach Pugh's former players over there. And she beat them in a tight game at their place prior. The game plan is to defend. We gave up 51 points tonight. Southern's also the highest scoring team in the conference. We cannot give up 70 points to them. We'll have a chance to win if we do. We got to keep below 60. Below 60 or right at 60, we're good, and we'll be in the game. Just want to come out and play hard and challenge them as much as they're going to challenge us, and just take it as if it's another step to win a conference championship. Like far as the tournament, as far as I'm concerned, this starts our tournament run on Saturday.
tonight, you guys really seemed to run the floor every time there was a loose ball. It seemed like you guys ran even better than you have all season. How do you plan? Does that plan to continue in the next game and going through conference?
Most definitely. You have to push in transition, especially against teams who want to set up in a press. So set up in a press or get back and just set up in their zone. That's not something we really like very much. So to be able to push the ball in transition and score, I thought Naya missed on maybe 4 or 5 opportunities when she got an offensive rebound to score versus passing back out. Next game she's gonna go up with that. We want to challenge someone every time. They're gonna either block your shot, foul you, or give you the shot. So yeah, transition. We preached that all year, and finally we're starting to see some of it. Transition with good decisions.
And finally, back to Naya. She's known as your player on the team that has that dog mentality. And as of late, your team's defense has been stepping up really well. How would you describe her influence on the floor to the team as terms of intensity?
I think Naya rebounds the ball well. Her intensity is good, but the dog on defense is actually Shell. It goes unnoticed, but she's always on the best player. She boxes out every time. She's so consistent in what she brings every time. It just doesn't show up in the stats. And our players will tell you that every day she's the exact same way. But she also comes out and defends Naya at practice and KK Turner. So they know that she'll take away certain things. She'll limit them to only having certain opportunities and certain shots. I thought tonight she was a little fatigued. I think they're all a little fatigued. So to rest them, this is our 3rd game in the last, 5 or 6 days. So this is different for them to play a Saturday, Monday, Thursday, and now to turn around and play again on a Saturday. So I thought we did a good job. We just took a bus ride from Alabama to get back here Tuesday morning so they can be back in time for midterms. Coach Jones said, we're never doing that again. I said, Coach Jones, is midterms. So you want them back in time for midterms. If not, we want to get back, and we missed Monday already, we missed Tuesday. And then we play on Thursday, so they only have 1 day to take their midterms. So we're going to talk to our commissioner about the schedule that he has us doing at the end of this year. We're going to sit down and kind of revisit that. But overall, like she said, we have school tomorrow. The fact that Rochelle even thought about that, the fatigue kind of outstands anything, because at the end of the day, they have midterms. So we won't have a 6 a.m. practice. They'll probably practice later in the day because everybody have one in the morning at 8. We did study hall for so long on the road. We were, the whole time we were gone, we were mostly in study hall when we were working film. So they're prepared. Again, it's taught our younger girls how to say, they can't say I'm tired when you see the older girls do it. It just kind of becomes part of what we do. So they understand this is what we do. So I'm excited about tonight. I didn't think it was great, but I'm definitely excited about the steps we took tonight. And hopefully this will prepare us and help us on Saturday.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.